Hey everyone, Ian Binek, founder and CEO of Optimize Your Marketing. And in this video, we're going to be describing how we use AI and automation to optimize the shit out of our clients' ad accounts. So without further ado, let's dive right in. I am inside of a tool called Optio, and we use this fairly expensive tool every single month to manage all of our clients' ad accounts. As you can see, we have quite a few in here, but for the purposes of this video, I want to dive into this company. Now, inside of Optio, there's a few things that are really cool. One, we have an improvements tab, which is probably the most cool section. But then we also have a performance tab, a reports tab, and then also a toolkit tab. Now, we don't really use the toolkit tab in our agency because we're really experienced inside of the ad platform itself. And this is for those people or companies that maybe don't have a dedicated PPC specialist, and so they need help setting up these custom experiments or writing compelling copy for their ads. But for us, we use the improvements tab for two very specific reasons. Number one, it allows us to be inside of your ad account every single day, every hour, making adjustments. Now you may be wondering, what does that even mean? Well, that means that whenever something is triggered inside of our Optio account, we are pinged in our Slack. So we have a Slack automation set up that once we get an improvement recommendation from Optio, then we're able to then push that improvement with a one click of the button. And usually it's because we have a search term that maybe we're showing up for that is spam related, or we don't want to be showing up for that. So that's saving you, the client, money very efficiently every single month. It's also identifying keywords that could be potential terms that we should be bidding on that are untapped by our competitors. So for an example, we're going to walk through one of these. Let's just say comparison, okay? So we'll open up this industry negative report. So it's saying, hey, this may be something that you want to add as a negative keyword. Now, this maybe isn't a good example because it's like we have 1 impression, 0 clicks. So let's go to one that maybe does have a lot more data. So for example, this one. So what's really cool about Optio is it's not just keeping tabs on keywords over the course of like 7 days or 30 days. It's looking over the course of a year. And it says over the last 365 days, you spent $20.47 on the search term. During this period, it generated 3 clicks and 0 conversions. Now, for all intents and purposes, we don't want to be bidding on this. We actually just took over this account recently. They had automatic recommendations on by Google. It was adding a bunch of random keywords into their account, and I assume that this is one of them that was added inside of their account. Now, obviously, what we want to do, and also what's cool is it shows us like what actually happens inside of the SERP if this keyword is triggered, and we would have been showing up for this term, which we obviously don't want to be showing up for this term. So it's saying, hey, please classify this as a keyword if you want it, or a negative keyword if you don't. And so essentially it's just giving us all this data down here. What we're going to say is classified term, and we're going to say negative keyword. We do not want to be showing up for this, right? We're going to put it on the account level. We're going to hit add negative keyword. Bam. Now, what's beautiful about this and with our agency is that we are doing this for every single one of our ad accounts every single day. That means that we are saving ad accounts dollars every single day. And over the course of a month, and over the course of a quarter, and over the course of a year, that's hundreds of thousands of dollars that we're saving and reallocating to winning segment campaigns. Now, that's the power of us using AI and automation to basically be inside of your campaign every single day. Now, the other part of this, which is really cool, is we're able to develop reports. Now, inside of this report, we can open it up and we can see that a lot of it's templatized, right? But what's really nice is that it pulls together this high-level metric that we're able to share with our clients. We share these reports with our clients every single month, and they're able to get an understanding of how we performed last month compared to this month, and then we can identify things to improve. Now, this streamlines communications between us, the client, and the client's higher ups to make sure that they have the data. They're basically armed with the data to continue to support the work that we're doing for them. Okay, if that makes sense. So there's not all the client usually isn't always going to be the one that gets to say gets to make the final decision. Usually they have to go to a stakeholder or higher up to continue to work with us. And so we always try to make sure that our client is armed with all the data they possibly can need. And so in this report, again, this is a sample report that we sent to our client for the month of June so far. They requested one for June so far, and we just started working with them 7 days ago. So this shows you like spend targets. It shows you cost per conversion targets. The reason why they're working with us is their cost per conversion is a lot higher than it should be, and that's why they've engaged us. And so basically our goal is to get this down as much as we can. We're trying to get it in this 300 to 500 range. And so this is, again, just like a nice compelling graphic that you can share with other people. Top performing keywords, it'll show this. And then it'll also show a work summary. Now, obviously, like we just started working with this client, so we only have a few hours logged. But normally on a monthly basis, we're logging anywhere from 15 to 30 hours of just like in-platform work. That's not including time on calls with the client. That's not including any other sort of ad campaign related activities. So this is just Google Ads. Eventually, we'll be adding Bing into these kinds of reports as well. But again, that's pretty much it. So hopefully you found this enjoyable. And if you are a prospective client or someone that's looking into doing services with us, then I hope that you found this intriguing. And if you are interested, I'd love to put together a custom report for you. You could basically sync your Google Ads inside of this platform and then send a report on how you've been doing compared to the previous quarter or the previous month and how you're doing now. And then we can identify some opportunities to make that better for you. So if you are interested, please leave a comment down below or reach out to us on any other social media on our website. And with that being said, I hope to see you in the next video. Cheers.